Hello people, this is Cobra.
And Ron and Arja.
And Warlord 1.
And Jubinia.
And this is Let's Play the Secret World Blind. So, last time we killed some werewolves and once again established that the Orochi are monumentally stupid.
Like, to a degree where I'm really starting to question why throw resources at it at all. But yeah.
Yeah. But today let's ask this girl, Saha, I think her name is pronounced.
About herself.
Yeah, let's start with that. Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, click.
My story? It should be like this. I am Romani. I hunt monsters. I wish that was all there was to say. I did not want to become like this. A witch.
You do not exactly look like my
You
picture
are
of a
an
witch.
outsider. You cannot understand. Just as I cannot be like you. The bright tunnels beneath the earth, I have seen them. In the cities, the show-offs in their uniforms, I have seen them. Your people call themselves heroes, but for generations my people have died unknown in the mud, fighting the terrors of the night. For the longest time we were slaves in this country. Slaves, even if we kept the beasts from the doors of those who abused us. We do not ask for recognition.
Wow,
We
that
answer only
sucks.
to ourselves, and that makes us strong. We know who we are. Or, well, I did know. Until magic changed me. I think you understand that story.
Yeah, that sounds familiar. Alright, let's ask her about Transylvania.
Yeah.
Right.
3, 2, 1, click.
To come to this valley, it is like a holy pilgrimage for my clan, for the Draconists. Milosh, he says this place is our homeland, but he was born on the roads, just like all of us. He means that our order began here. The Order of Dracula, the dragon. And they call
Okay.
Or
it
the depending on
a
translation.
vampire. They do not know anything about history, about the secrets we have sworn to protect. Dracula hated all creatures of the shadows. He fought them. He died to protect us all. It makes me sad that the valley where Dracula made his stand against them has become their secret refuge. Here, the creatures
Ouch.
live as if no time has moved on. As if wild animals still walk city streets and people huddle around fires muttering prayers. The villagers accept it. They shrug their shoulders and say the night has teeth. The old forest is no place for men. Or women. You see what has happened? Monsters cannot exist alongside us. There will only be peace. Our duty will only be finished when they are all destroyed. And what is left for the Romani when the monsters are gone? I think I would like to have a bookstore then.
Right, but let's be careful about separating the monsters from the non-humans, okay?
Yeah.
Because those are two very different categories.
Let me tell you about the Sasquatch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a big mistake.
Yeah. I must be honest, I have more to say about this, but I think I just want to hear her whole story first.
Yeah, let's ask about the Romani. Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, click.
We Romani are a traveling people. There is never resting, never staying in one place longer than we must. Life is just a stop between new roads. Sharpening stakes, comparing scars. Sundown is always coming somewhere. It has been, I think, 15 years without my parents. I measure time by the changing of trucks and cars and caravans. A sickness took my mama. And my papa, I do not know what took him. He left one morning to hunt and he never came back. My papa and my ma are remembered well in the clan, so I keep that memory alive. You see, I am both of them now. Memory is important to the Romani, to know who we are and why we fight, why we are proud. And every winter there are fewer of us. In a good winter, we make sure there are 2 times as few monsters.
Again, this is another reason why it would be a good idea for people to know about what's going on, because these ancient traditions More often than not, we hear about how they are dying out and the enemies are growing stronger.
Yeah.
Well. Okay, let's see. The first quest is the girl who kicked the vampire's nest. Keeping the vampire camp under surveillance, Zaha has made a detailed map of the vampire's installations. All useful information for someone who wants to halt their plans and advance. I guess we can do that.
Let's get to it then.
Alright, everyone ready?
Yep.
Ready.
3, 2, 1, click.
Hello?
20, 23, 30 Strigoi. Huh. For this nest, I think we are going to need bigger flamethrowers.
We don't even have a flamethrower.
It is not nice to spy on someone who is spying. At least you are not one of them. That means I don't have to kill you.
Why, I appreciate it.
That is
miss.
what I am. A killer of Strigoi. You know Strigoi?
So you're a slayer.
Vampire?
Great.
Vampires.
Yeah, I've heard
They
about
have
it.
many names. There is more written about them than they deserve, but I have read it all. Most important thing in war is to know your enemy.
True.
I am Draconist, and we have been at war with Strigoi since before I was born. We hunt them, they hunt us. It is a dance we do. No resting. Too little time for planning. But plans are important. I work hard to convince the men of my tribe, don't fight blind. Take time for preparation. They say, Zaha, with her nose always in books, always making plans, silly girl. That is why I go alone. For time to think and to plan. Here, look.
Thanks.
Yep.
See the Strigoi in their nest. See what they guard well.
I guess that's sort of
We
explains
can
why
use
so
it.
many of them die.
See where they
They
guard
don't
not
plan.
so well. We can use that too.
Planning is good.
It is thrifty to prepare today for the wants of tomorrow.
Yeah.
Aesop. I have a library card.
Well, libraries are cool.
Yeah.
And planning is cool.
Especially when you see a plan coming into rotation.
Indeed. So I'm just going to say the Draconists, if I say that correctly, are fighting the Strigoi.
Yep. Also, I think that if I'm looking at it correctly, our main quest now takes us out of the area, so we probably shouldn't concern ourselves about that for a while. Alright, so, examine this scouting report. Let's see.
Anyways, I guess this sort of explains why so many of the Romani die fighting monsters. They don't plan.
Yeah, you can't really
And
take...
apparently they consider the only one of them who plans to be silly.
Yeah, you really can't take out the supernatural by just charging in and beating it to death. I mean, we can to a degree, but then again, we are kinda superhuman.
Yeah,
And even
it's
then,
not
we have to
human.
be careful, because we have been completely wiped out when we've been careless.
Still, I have to say, I find it quite interesting and actually very awesome that, but not the descendants, but those who choose to take up Dracula's name are actually the ones who fight back the creatures of darkness.
Oh yeah, it's an interesting twist. They should probably just start planning. The vampires certainly are.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
quite organized.
Alright, let's get into the compound. Yeah, the vampires have a thing for very improvised looking fortifications, but I guess we'll work with what they got. Valachian Guard.
Valachian.
Valachian Guard. Oh!
Ah,
Now I get that word.
yeah,
Or Valachian, I've also heard it pronounced that way.
this guard is going down. Uh-oh. What?
Yeah, but not before swallowing a ton of bullets.
He eats it like popcorn.
How do I keep getting aggro? I'm the least harmful of all of us.
I do not know. There. Fall over. Die. Wait up.
Here we are.
There. I'm with you now.
Okay, and they got more siege engines here. Mara's Field. Valakian divisions.
Yeah, destroy siege engines again.
Yep.
Division.
Should I just
So,
shoot?
Well, yeah, you are the tank. Alright, so you should probably not lure them into cramped quarters next time.
Got it.
Well, at the very least, there's only 2 of them. Oh, damn it, they had one of those things.
anyway, division is the name of a type of military unit.
Ah. That makes sense.
Alright, it's broken! Get out of there!
Ow! 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 Ow!
Right, as I said,
I'm alright.
I'm very hurt, so I can use some healing. Thank you. Thank you.
wait a moment. That's the wrong healing ability. Why the hell did I not notice that?
Anyways, a division can vary in size, but usually it numbers between 10,000 and 20,000 men.
Well, this time it's number 2.
Well, yeah, but it wasn't an entire division. In this case, it would mean they're members of one.
Yeah. So if there's an entire vampire division here, think about that, between 10,000 and 20,000 vampires.
Alright, so I have a...
Possibly between 10,000 and 20,000
Okay, I'm
vampires
trying
in
to
this
the
area.
first one out now.
Wait, I have a plan. Okay, and I also noticed that there's a Valakian Magus in there. Okay, so how about you go in and distract them, I set fire to the siege engine, then we run out.
Okay.
Alright.
Hello, I'm in here.
As soon as this thing starts to blow, we get the hell out of there. I'm dealing with the Magus.
It's on fire!
Get out of there! Ah,
Right, so that's 2 siege engines down.
oh! Let's have a look at this and what it is.
It's an elusive in focus.
So, other than me, who can need that?
Me,
Alright, you press need.
I already have.
Alright.
Anyways, think about it. That many vampires in this region, that is fucking terrifying.
Yep. Alright, we gotta go to the hangar next. Okay, look up for a moment.
And that's not to mention the ghouls and werewolves.
Yeah, but try looking up for a second.
Yeah, they're just walking around, patrolling, doing their business.
The hell is going on here?
This is probably a modern day fortress.
Yeah. Also another one of the Gastiosaurs.
This is probably the best fortress they can build with their resources.
At least in this area.
Then I will not want to imagine what they might have fortified further into the country.
Well, we are at the front line right now, so the fortifications may represent that. As we get deeper into the vampire territory, we may see more complete fortifications.
Yeah, the troops there may have more resources,
Indeed.
so they can build better fortifications.
Yeah, I mean already just compare this area to the siege camp up by the city itself. You're already noticing a huge difference, I imagine.
Yeah. And now I got slowed again. And now I'm normal again.
Right.
So we're gonna find the hangar.
And then destroy their building materials. Wait, let me just see what I can... Let's
Truck's
see.
hood.
Ah yes, I disabled the truck.
Zap! Zap! Hmm.